In this video, I'm going to show you how I make over $12,000 per month creating and selling digital products and how you can do the same. I'm also going to talk to you about why I don't think that sites like Etsy are the way to go, especially if you're a newbie and you want to actually make some sales with this stuff. So keep watching the video because I've got loads of goodies to share with you. Now, you may not have even considered making digital products before, but I'm here to tell you why digital products are the most incredible thing. You see, they're digital, right? So they don't cost anything to make. By digital, I'm talking it could be a video training product, it could be an ebook, a PDF, it could be a Google Doc that you sell, for example. They cost nothing to make. And once you've made them, you can sell them over and over and over again. You can also use digital products to build a following in the shape of an email list. So you've got full control over reaching out to the people that are following you, and you can generate more money doing it that way. Now, there are loads of benefits when it comes to becoming a digital product creator. But one of the things that really attracted me when I started was the lack of overheads. You see, my whole life, I've had businesses, real world businesses. I was 17 when I left college. I already had my first business up and running. We had staff, warehouses, vehicles, we employed people. And from that point onwards, I've just continued to start business after business with massive overheads, and with that comes a lot of stress. But when it comes to digital marketing, there is no stress and there's virtually no overheads. I mean, if you think about what you've got now, do you have a laptop or a computer at home or wherever you are in the world? And do you have an internet connection? Because if you've got those two things, then you've got everything that you need to make money online with digital products. But you might be thinking, well, okay, I'm going to create some stuff. I've seen like some PDFs that I could make and printables and that sort of thing, and I'm going to go and sell them on Etsy. Well, the trouble with that is that the world and their mum are on Etsy. Everybody is having a go at that because they think digital product, Etsy, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be easy. But you're going to put a lot of work in, and you might not even get a single sale, because although yes, there's a lot of traffic on Etsy, there's also a hell of a lot of competition. All right, it is to a certain extent saturated, and it's going to be really difficult for you, and that's going to be demoralizing. And I know how that feels, so I don't want you to go down that route. What I'd rather do is show you how you can use a completely different platform and how you can get sales driven by other people on that platform, rather than the buyers searching on something like Etsy, where, you know, everybody is selling pretty much the same stuff and everybody's searching for that, and for you to get to the top, you know, it's tricky. You've also got fees on sites like Etsy that you've got to pay to list items and to sell items, so you can actually be spending money before you even make a penny. And then that feels a bit like businesses in the old days. You know, in the old days I had businesses where I would go and import container loads of stuff from China, and I would then bring them into the country, put them in the warehouse that I had a lease on, that I was paying rent on, and then do the advertising and then hope that I sell that container load. You know, that's a lot of capital tied up. It's a lot of stress and it's a lot of work, and you don't need to do that kind of thing these days because we've got digital marketing and it's so much easier, even if you've never done anything like this before. And you're also going to get time freedom. You know, when I had these businesses with staff, I was in the office every single day, all day. So my family didn't see me, I didn't see them, and I didn't do anything other than work. You know, it was all work, work, work. And also because it was a real business, you know, with phone numbers and stuff, I would be getting phone calls during the night and over the weekend because the office phones were diverted to my mobile. So there was no release from that at all. And when I think back to how things were then to how things are now, I know where I'd rather be. I'd much rather be doing what I'm doing now. As a digital product creator, there's no comparison. It is incredible by comparison. Now look, if you'd like some extra training on how you can pull in some cash as soon as this week and with the help of free AI tools, then in the description below this video you'll find a link to my free training. Go and sign up for that. It's going to cost you nothing but your time, and that could get you started a lot more quickly. So the platform that I use to sell my products on, there are two platforms actually. It's Warrior Plus and JVZoo. Now the reason that I use these two platforms to sell products is because they have an army of affiliates that are hungry and looking for products to promote. So what this means is that you create your digital product. Let's say that's an ebook, for example. I started my business with an ebook. One ebook has done over $43,000 worth of sales now, which is not too scabby, you know, for an ebook. It was created on Google Docs. I also created a course to show how I created that ebook. So digital products are easy to sell, but you need the right platform, and you can also do with some traffic as well. So there is kind of a two-pronged attack that we can take that is going to make this so much easier for you. But let me tell you this, yes, it is going to take some work, all right? I'm not telling you that this is, it's certainly not a push button riches kind of scheme, but this does work. So what I would recommend is that you create digital products. Now, the easiest way to do that, if you've got something that you're passionate about, something that you know about, something that you can teach, you can use a combination of AI, something like ChatGPT, to investigate the ideas that you've got and to come up with the content for an ebook. You can drop that content onto a Google Doc so it's ready to sell. Once you've got that ready to sell, you want to use a platform like JBZ or Warrior Plus so that you've got somewhere to sell it. Now, also on both of those platforms, they will have the affiliates that I talked about that are looking to get commissions out of that. So let's say that you create an ebook that sells for $47. You might offer 50% commissions, and then you'd have hungry affiliates looking to sell that for you. So that's going to be one way that you can get traffic. The next way that you can get traffic is in that niche that you're passionate about. You could be creating YouTube videos. Now, you don't have to have your face on camera if you don't want to. You don't even have to use your own voice if you don't want to these days with AI. But if you can create a YouTube channel that is in the niche that you're passionate about, that you want to create the digital products in, then a good thing that you can do is create another digital product that's free, okay? So that's your lead magnet, that's your freebie, that's your giveaway. And in your videos, you mention that, and then they will go and grab that free product from you, and they will be on your email list then. Now, once they're on your email list, you can then automate the interactions that you have with them, and that's going to be another way that you can sell your digital products. So you can have emails that are set up to go out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, for years to come if you want to. And you don't have to do those all at once. You can set them up over time. So for example, today you could say, I'm going to type up today's follow-up, and then I'm going to do tomorrow's follow-up, and then tomorrow you might do a few more days, and then you might sort of stagger them so that they go out once every 3 or 4 days. And you know, over time you can build up that autoresponder. Autoresponders I use are Aweber and GetResponse, and they enable you to speak to a whole raft of people at once. So if you've got, let's say, 1,000 people on your list, you can do a one-click email that says, hi John, hi Mary, hi Sue, and tells them about what you've got to tell them about without you having to write an email to every individual person. Now, if you don't have a passion or something that you're interested in, then don't worry. And to be honest with you, quite often what you're passionate about, other people might not be so passionate about, or it might just not make money. So one of the ways that you can do some research into what to create when it comes to digital products is to go to YouTube and see what people are searching for. So for example, I work in the make money online niche. So I could go to YouTube and I could search how to make money online with YouTube, how to make money online with TikTok, etc., etc., how to make money online with surveys, you know. And if you do that, then a really simple trick is the how to. When you go to YouTube, if you go how to, you could go how to A, how to B, and you do the alphabet of how to's, right? And it's going to pre-fill in the search bar what other people are searching for. So number one, you know, people are searching for it. When you click through, the videos that come up at the top are number two, the videos that are the most engaged videos that people are enjoying. So then what you do is you take the information from each of those videos, you go to the video, you go down in the description, you go to more, and then show transcript. And then when you get show transcript, it's going to come up on the right hand side. You click on toggle timestamp, so you've just got the text. You take all of that text, you drop that into ChatGPT. You say to ChatGPT, I want to create an ebook on the subject of chosen subject. And then you say, I'm going to be giving you transcripts from some videos that I'd like you to combine, mix up, and create a completely new product. So 2 or 3 videos, all the transcripts into ChatGPT, and then it's going to give you that product, which will be the training product based on the information that you know, number one, people were searching for, and number two is good information because it's at the top of YouTube, which means it's getting views and engagement. And that is the most easiest way to produce a killer product without doing any work at all, really. All you're doing is going, finding a few videos, getting the transcript, giving it to ChatGPT, and then getting ChatGPT to do the work for you. Now, you can also get ChatGPT to create the headline, the sales copy, to create emails for you to send out, to create anything that you want when it comes to that new product. But what I would recommend that you do is make sure that you use your own input into that to keep it human. You know, AI is good for research and stuff like that, but it's not the complete answer. all right? But it will make things a lot easier for you. So once you have your digital product, you've got your different platforms you can sell it on, JVZoo, Warrior Plus. You can do your YouTube videos to get more traction. In your YouTube videos, you offer them the freebie, so you get them on your list, and then you can follow them up with your autoresponder. And before you know it, you have a nice little system that's selling your ebooks over and over and over for you, and automatically giving you time freedom, so you're not tied to the office, and giving you a little bit of financial stability so that you know you've got money coming in while you can focus on other things if you want to, or just focus on building that. And don't forget, as I said in the description below, I've got my free training. Why don't you go and take a look at that now, so you can learn how you can make some extra cash as soon as this week with the help of AI. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me to help you. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button and check the notifications bell so that you get notified when I upload more content like this. Finally, what I'd like to say is please give this a go, and in the comments below put some skin in the game and just say to me, Trev, I'm going to give this a go. I will personally respond to every comment. I can't wait to hear from you. Go and do that now, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best.